Trying to keep up with Mayte is like trying to catch a feather in the wind. It twists and it turns, and just as you think it's about to land, it's swept up and off again. The First Lady of Paisley Park is embarking on a personal and professional journey, and we blew out to Chanhassen to talk with her.
Let's go. Turn off the lights, please. We're ready?
For most of us who know nothing about dance, this looks like just another rehearsal.
There are a whole bunch of companies out there now that just basically focus on one style of dancing. And I don't see it like that.
This is the New Power Generation Dance Company, already embarking on a world tour. And this is the troupe's creator, Mayte. Once a dancer with the New Power Generation Band, she won the heart of the artist formerly known as Prince and became his wife. A fairy tale story. But Mayte wants to be more than the most beautiful girl in the world, like the title of her husband's song. Mayte's ready to control her world.
He's a musical genius, and I respect his art, but I also have my background. And creating this company, you know, they'll know when people see this that this is something that I've always wanted to do.
To Mayte, this debut is about creating a oneness in dance, desegregating the various forms of movement and mixing them up into a style that's unique. Staging that rare combination has been a challenge, professionally and personally.
I'm aiming towards people who want to grow, you know, culturally and spiritually.
That includes her 20 dancers, hand-selected by Mayte.
You know, I think a dancer at heart could be the only one that would come up with a concept like this, a show like this. I don't think just any producer or director could come up with mixing all these realms. It's really kind of revolutionary.
Accessibility and that diversity was really important, I think, to Mayte. I think it's really important that the dancing have a diversity so that you don't come to the ballet and it's not this elitist sort of thing.
However independent Mayte sets out to be, she gives much of her success to the artist. But this is Mayte's time to shine in the solo spotlight.
This company is not just a little world tour and that's it. It's going to continue. It's going to grow.
How much did dancing make you overcome shyness?
A lot. And not just dancing, but in the locations that I danced. I danced in restaurants, and it was really tight. It was just a really small restaurant, and the people were right here, so they were in my face. And that really broke my shyness away. When I was younger, you couldn't look at me as sexy. Yeah, I was a little kid belly dancing.
The mystical, magical 8-year-old Princess Mayte.
They appreciated my dancing and we had a good time. And that's what's in my mind when I'm dancing. I'm having a good time. I'm not a sex object for them, you know.
Was that your decision at an early age? Did you decide that you wanted a career as a dancer? And that's not the most typical thing to be dancing in restaurants.
Yeah, it was my decision. My mother started off dancing, and I would just sit there and stare at her, and she asked me if I wanted to dance, and I said yes. And the minute I got on stage, it felt comfortable. I liked it. I liked it better than going and playing after school. It was my fun. I mean, belly dancing is not very common here. And then to mix it in some other styles of dancing. And then being with the New Power Generation, I learned hip-hop and I learned all these other types of dances that are really fun. And I just wanted to see it all together in a dance company.
One of the things that you said was you would never done this project, this dance company, without the artist's music. I would think that if you're establishing yourself, do something totally different, nothing connected with the artist. Why?
His music is just, it has everything. It has Arabic, it has ballet, it has hip-hop, it has a little bit of Spanish in it. It's just, his music is perfect. And I've been dancing to it for so many years. I couldn't see myself doing somebody else's music. It's just, it wasn't even a thought. I laid out all his albums on the floor and I just thought, okay, all right, which song? There's so many that I want to do. So I just picked out a few for this ballet because I plan on continuing. There's such a huge, the vault downstairs is full of so many great songs that I want to do. So, I mean, in a dance company, because it's different to perform it, but to see it with movement is really great. I mean, he also said that it's great to see his music being danced to.
How important was this for you to be your time to shine, to say, this is me, Mayte, I'm my own person, my own artist, I give respect to the artist, but this is me now?
It wasn't really much about proving to myself. It was just something that I wanted to do. I've always, I mean, I was in a dance company and I just, it wasn't what I had in mind. So to create one that I wanted and to have all these different dance styles was my vision. It wasn't really to show people, this is me, you know, because I'm happy. You know, I don't really feel, I have to go and prove that, you know, it's just something that I wanted to do and people are enjoying it. It's not like a normal ballet. I've been to many ballets and I've seen many dancers, and through this ballet and through the music and just through the characters, it is revolutionary because it's just, I've never experienced it before. People are just, I'm speechless, I don't know what to say. It was just such a, I'm going again. That's all I can say, I'm going again. What we did was we wanted to test the ground and see what people thought about the ballet. And we did that. We went out for, goodness, I think about 3 weeks. And standing ovations each one. I couldn't believe it. I mean, the crowd that we had, they had the best time. So I know it's going to work. So we had to, now we're revamping promotion and marketing, and we plan on going out in February.
Was that overwhelming? I know you said that you would be so happy when you saw it finally on stage, but was it overwhelming to see this?
Oh, it was great. It was great. It was great. People were just, I mean, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. People were just, you know, happy, overjoyed, and it's a great show. Not just because, no, but not just because I did it. I mean, the dancers, it's a great show.
One of the choreographers referred to the dance company as revolutionary. Mm-hmm. How revolutionary is it? I mean, everybody's seen these dance forms before.
But to see it together and to have the sense of family that this company does, and we're trying to show, I mean, it's also very spiritual for us.
And you did talk about the dance company as a family. Is that your family for now, or are you planning a family of your own?
Right now, it's just, the dance company is, we're all growing, and yeah, I do consider us a family, yeah. Oh, and of course, I'm married, I have to.
So finally we meet. Along with this visual recording of me, you now have in your possession the 3 chains of Turin. Please guard them with all the love inside you. They're all I have in this world, besides you.
Most asked question at Channel 9. When Mayte and the artist are home alone, what name does she call him by? Well, we asked, and here's the exclusive. She smiled at me and she said, I call him my husband. That's it. We hope you enjoyed our maiden voyage, and I'm glad that you could join us to talk. I'm Robyne Robinson. Good night.
Okay, I'm done with this interview. Now I'm going to interview this person, you know.
And now I'm done with my interview.
Great. Thanks. Your turn. It's also very sensual, but for me... Yeah.
Come here, sweetheart.
Come here.
There's no one there.